A question we often receive is, how do I assess the performance of our employees? And how do I develop them intentionally so that we can give them career growth and career paths and retain them for longer? And one of the ways that you can start this process is by doing an activity with a template that is called sometimes a 9-box or a 9-blocker. And so I'm just going to quickly show you one of those here today. Okay, so this is what this template looks like. And the way you start is by having a list, perhaps in an Excel spreadsheet with everyone's names within the team. And then you start to have a think about, how would I rate each person individually as potential? So leadership potential, not necessarily managing people, but how likely are they to step up, to be a role model for others, to take on additional responsibilities? And then also performance. So how are they actually performing in their role today? And then think about each person across those two elements. Are they low, medium, or high? And then plot them in these boxes. And so you'll generally get less people in the blue and the green. You don't want to have many in the red, and the majority through the middle there. Now, the importance of this process is to actually think about, well, what are my actions? And this is where you may use your HR coach, if you have one internally or externally. We often do this with our clients, to say, okay, if I have this person in that blue box, they're high in performance, they're high in potential, how do I not lose them? Am I having conversations with that person? Do I understand what their career path is? Do I understand how they want to be developed, how they're being challenged and motivated in the workplace? And if I don't know the answers to that, then I need to have those conversations. And, the other end of the spectrum is that red box. So are we having performance discussions with that person? Are we really managing this person effectively? And there are different strategies for each box of this model. And that's really where the value comes. And the first time you do this, it may take a good hour, could even be longer depending on the size of your team. And then you review it every quarter and just check, did I do those actions that I said I was going to do? Has that person's performance or potential changed? And if so, why is that? Is that a positive thing or a negative thing? And then what are my actions from there? And this is how you can start to be really intentional about developing and retaining people in your business. If you've ever used a model like this before, I'd love to hear your feedback. Just leave a comment below, connect with me on LinkedIn. And if you've received value from this episode, I'd also love to hear from you. So go ahead and connect with me on LinkedIn, leave a comment, and we can start a conversation.